the mindset among the people in the network is very similar in that they all want to conserve the natural beauty. And the network, in conjunction with the global geopark that we're involved with, allows them to contribute to that by working together and conserving the area.
So I would have joined the Burren Ecotourism Network through the food trail as a food producer, looking at supplying other local businesses and getting involved in food events. And we started, through that, it started introducing us to food fairs and markets and dealing more directly with the consumers and with the public, I guess, as opposed to just shipping off in bulk and in export and wholesale, whereby you don't have a line of communication with your end consumer. And that probably created more of an interest. And then pretty organically, we ended up going into offering experiences and offering tours. And that's now one of the main focuses for us. So we would have become a member done a code of best practice in 2018 with the network. And in that time, our business has diversified more into offering experiences in and teaching people about the local marine life, about the biology of oysters, how they're farmed, how the burn influences the flavour and all of that.
And the code of practice is basically a common standard that all of the member businesses buy into. It's a standard that can be implemented across the entire destination, which is fantastic. And as well as that, it allows them to collate the resource usage across the destination and enables them to collate the key economic and social data as well, such as numbers employed, visitor numbers, etc.
But once you get into it, and once you actually collect the data and see the results and see the implications of the waste that you're operating to, there's a strong motivation to correct it. So that's a key, and that, like, the one message is the code is key to what differentiates what we are as a network.
Start small, bite off what you can chew, and then move from there. But working together is the biggest issue. That's the thing. That's what changes people's attitudes towards everything. It changes practices. It changes, that's the most important behavioral change that you can implement in your own, in your own world, and what you can actually influence. As businesses start working together. I think it was Natalie that mentioned about supply lines. I mean, that's really important in terms of the strategic development goals, that what you as the business do, that you have this amazing kind of influence elsewhere, and that you try and, make sure that influence is held, and that you hold people to it, that you say, look, you're supplying me, this is my standard. So, and then working with each other is great too, because they all help each other in a tremendous amount of ways.